Well, hello, beautiful. Welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't been here before, hi, my name is Lisa, and I'm happy that you're here. And this is what I want to show you today, tonight, this evening. It is recently Deinfluenced palette by Triple B. Bella Beauty Bar is one of my favorite indie brands. I have an affiliate code, which is all capital letters, FFM Lisa, which I will link down in the description box. I appreciate everybody being so patient with me on this YouTube journey that I am taking because of the editing. I'm still using my phone. Hopefully this week I'll be able to get the cord I need for my computer, my camera for my computer and all that. So it is a lot, but you know what? I will get it eventually. And I do apologize, like with my breathing. I do have some kinds of issues with breathing, so if that bothers you, I do apologize. But this palette, now I have the Vamp palette as well, so let me know in the comments if you would like to see a look with that as well. And as well as the Poison Garden. That is my favorite palette so far this year from Triple B, Bella Beauty Bar, is the Poison Garden palette. Now, the pre-order for, I think, Secret Garden is another week, maybe, or a few more days. I'd have to check the website. But, excuse me, I will link everything in the description box down below, Bella Beauty Bar's website and whatnot. But I did say my next video was going to be a look with this palette, and that is what we are going to do. So here it is. It is stunning. This here, this shade right here, Digital Zombie. I'm telling you, I don't even know how you, like, this. I'm gonna swatch this for you. How is that possible? How do you do that? Like, it reminds me of a ghost shade. Do you know what I mean? It's on camera, it looks, obviously it looks different in person, but it's got that blue shift to, like, with a clear base. It is just stunning. And I've already done like a green and orange look with this palette. So I think I'm going to stay on this side of the palette. But I know me. I'm going to end up using this shade, at least on my brow bone or something. So yeah, this is going to be great. I did receive finally Singe Beauty brushes and another one of her beautiful evocative silk blushes. And so now I have two of them. I have Timid Tomato, and I also have Risky Raisin, which I got today. And it is what I have on right now. In these blushes, if you like a glowy blush, like I've been kissed by the sun, and I have healthy skin, and it's glowing from within out, then you're gonna love these. These are not sparkly at all. Absolutely, absolutely stunning. This is Risky Raisin, and excuse me, this is Risky Raisin, and this is Timid Tomato. So kind of side by side. Timid Tomato, Risky Raisin. Beautiful, beautiful blushes. And she's kept them at a price point. They're $18 each, and so I think US dollars, and I think that's a pretty great price point for an indie brand. So, yeah, I mean, I finally get to play with the Singe Beauty brushes. Again, Angelica Nyquist. I always say her last name wrong. I'm so sorry. But she's the CEO and owner of Singe Beauty, and I will also link her website down below as well. So let's get to playing with this palette, recently de-influenced by BELLABEAUTEBAR. So I think I'm going to take this brush here, which is the EO6. And this is like almost like a multitasker. And I am going to go in with, now this is a magnetic palette as well. You can pop these shades out, rearrange them however you want to, take from another magnetic palette, pop in another shade, or leave them as they are, as I do. So I'm just going to read the names. Digital Zombie, which is this one right here, right? And Bold Glamour. We've got Bold Glamour. Viral. And Feud. I'm going to bend this back here. And this one is Paid Partnership. Backlash Collab. This one is Drained. This one is Fake Famous. This one is Authenticity. This is Monetize, which I've used this screenshot. Energy Vampire. This one is Depleted, and this one is Lash Lighting, I think it is. So, yeah. So, like I said, I'm going to stay on this side of the palette because I've already played with this side. If you want to see that look over on my TikTok, which on my YouTube channel, my TikTok is linked. So I think I'm going to go in with... I think I'm going to take this darker orange, this Paid Partnership, and I think I'm going to put this in my crease here, or start like a V. Like so. I'm just going to use the mirror here on the palette, and I'm just going to start this. Now, again, like in my previous video, I have hooded eyes, and you can see this hood here. So I like to start this color, and if I'm not starting right here and I'm starting in the corner, just placing that color right on my hood, which seems to be, so here's my crease, right? And if you have hooded eyes like me, I hope you find this semi-helpful. So just placing that as a starting point, trusting the process, right? Going back in with a little bit more color. And just trusting the process. My starting point, just laying the color down right now. That's all I'm doing. And I'm going to get that V going. And I do have my MAC paint pot is in Soft Ochre. I like that lighter shade that it gives because of the effect, especially like when I'm blending. To me, it seems like it gives a really nice transition kind of color, if that makes sense. So this is my first time using these brushes, and I can tell already that I am going to be loving them. And I guarantee they will be a huge staple just by the way that this one brush is applying this. And it seems like this EO6 is kind of like almost like a multitasker, really. And just laying this down, and I'm going to bring this onto my lid into a V. Just kind of dragging this color down a little bit. And I'm bringing this a little bit in, and then I'm going to like blend it out a little bit, because I'm going to take the lighter orange and kind of bring it in the inner corner of my eye. I haven't decided if I was going to be daring and try to do a little bit of pink. What do you think? Now, again, I am not a makeup artist. I am on this journey because I love color. I love colorful makeup. I love makeup in general. I love the process, and I seem to have helped some older ladies that are my age and, you know, more mature ladies on TikTok. And I have become very good friends with them. They're like, you know, they're my sisters for sure. And again, I'm hoping that I can bring that love and that community here is what I'm hoping on my channel. So not only just, you know, doing tutorials and sharing makeup, but hopefully get that community going. And I love to see everyone like interact with one another in the comments. I get, you know, I find real joy in that, to see everybody interacting nicely and giving each other, you know, different recommendations, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So if that is something you're interested in and you're new here and you haven't yet subscribed, which I hope you do, and that is something that you're interested in, then this channel's for you, you know? Again, I am going to be 50 in March, and I don't let that define what I wear on my face or even my clothing, to be honest. I am a Harley Davidson enthusiast as well. I have my motorcycle license, and yes, I do ride. We had a 2016 Street Glide, and she had a lot of chrome, and so she was really heavy. But, you know, if you can ride, if you can sit flat-footed, you can ride it. Doesn't matter how big the bike. Just to let you know. And there's been more and more women that have started riding in the biker community. And I think a lot of people put bikers in a really weird category because of the stigma. And it's so horrible to see and hear, because bikers are extremely amazing people and extremely family oriented. I worked for a Harley Davidson company now off and on. See, I've done 4 seasons out of a decade. So being around, you know, anybody who works for Harley, the mechanics, the salesmen, you know, the girls in motor clothes, everyone, they are extremely amazing, wonderful people. So that's just my 2 cents on that. So I don't want to have to stop this. I don't want to really edit it. I just want this to be raw. So I'm going to do the same thing to my other eye until I get better at editing. I just truly want this until I basically switch to my computer where I can deal with files and then putting, you know, files together and putting videos together. I'm trying my best to learn this. And I appreciate everybody being so nice and so patient with me with this. I already ended up in trouble here on YouTube because it was a TikTok video. So it was the music for, you know, that the Glam Light Halloween collection. So now if you go over to that video, there's no music to it. It was the theme song to Halloween, and now there's nothing there because I had the choice of deleting the video or having it just stay blocked. Well, what's the point? Or take the music off. Now I don't know how to replace the music. Y'all are coming for this ride. I swear, in 6 months to 8 months from now, and if you guys are still with me, we're going to look at these older videos and go, girlfriend, right? So yeah, this has been a huge learning curve. I process things differently as I've gotten older, so things are taking me a little bit longer to catch on, and it gets frustrating. But hey, I didn't know what I was doing when I first started TikTok 3 years ago either with editing or any of that stuff, and now I pretty much got that under wraps and put CapCut in there and all sorts of stuff. So it's just going to take me some time. So I do hope you stay patient with me. I'm excited because this is driving me insane. It is been banged up and it's on its last legs. And so tomorrow, my Sigma switch and cleanser and the cleaning glove should be here so that I can wash my brushes and use the switch and all of that. So super happy about that. And now I'm going to take, again, this is the first time using Cinch brushes, so I am going to use, I think it's the EO7, and I'm going to take, actually before I do that, I'm going to take my Glam Light, like my favorite, one of my favorite brushes. So this one here, and I am going to take this. Oh, did you see that? And I just got it. Oh no. Hey, raw and unedited. You got it right here, y'all. Oh my God. Ooh, good reflexes though, because at least I didn't drop the palette. Lord, help me. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Okay, so I'm going to take this light orange, which is called Feud, and I'm going to put it in the inner part of my eyelid here. Flick it off. And The one thing with it is I've been filming at nighttime, and when I'm doing YouTube, I need to try to hopefully start filming during the day a couple of times so that I can kind of see the difference. I know I need better lighting for sure, but you know, again, I'll get there. You know, I don't claim to be the best at this. I just love colorful makeup, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning. So I hope that you too, if you stay and subscribe, that you're wanting to learn getting into colorful eyeshadow and indie brands and even mainstream colorful brands, you know? So I'm just going to put some of this light orange on my lid, on the inner corner lid as well. And I'm kind of just patting and blending at the same time. And that's why I love this brush, because you can pack, but you can also blend, and the manipulation of shadows is really amazing in my opinion. So I'm just kind of putting that light orange around the darker orange and kind of flicking up. You won't see me do a lot of too blown out to the side, but so now I'm just kind of blending this in. And I'm going to go back in and I'm going to deepen in the crease with that darker orange. Right now I'm just kind of blending this lighter orange in, getting rid of that harsh line. Blending this in the inner corner as well, and on just the very end of my inner lid here. So it's kind of building that color up. And I utilize the whole space. Absolutely utilize the whole space. And now I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Packing that color on and blending at the same time. And these mattes, like Bella Beauty Bar, their matte formula is chef's kiss. They're soft, blendable. Everything plays nicely together always. Like, I definitely need better lighting. But you know, I'm just starting out, and to be honest, I've never really, and I really like oranges. I don't really gravitate a lot to orange and red, but people have said that, you know, orange looks good on me. And depending on how I wear the red on my eyes, because I think anybody can look good in color, period. I guess it depends on how it's placed and utilized, but again, I'm new on my journey, and I try to practice as much as I can, but I'm also gonna do the same thing as I did on the other side, just kind of flicking it up, blending. And as I said before, I'm gonna take that dark orange and deepen up my crease. But this is a really pretty orange, and it is giving me sunset vibes, to be honest. So far, I woke up really stuffy. It started last night though. Like, I don't know what's going on, or if the flu's going around or what, but last night before we went to bed, I was so stuffy. Like, I couldn't really breathe that well. And, you know, it kind of worries me. I lost my mom last year, and the people who have followed me over here from TikTok know my story. I lost my mom last February, so this past February was a year. And then I lost my sister in February of this year. Now, she wasn't my blood sister. She was, you know, someone who pretty much we adopted each other, you know, being Native American. People, we tend to do that. And she had known me since I was like 12, 13 years old. And her name was Kathy, Catherine's son. And she was a Winnebago Indian from Nebraska. And yeah, she had passed in this past February. So it was just really, and she was close with my mom as well, with our family. So it was, it's been a real tough, like, you know, year and a half. But makeup really has given me that creative outlet. You know, it takes my mind off of a lot of other things. It's my creativity. It's my me time. It's my, you know, I do have a collection mentality. Don't get me wrong. But the process, it's calming to me. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Does makeup help you? Kind of like makeup therapy almost? Let me know. And so yeah, I mean, it's been rough, but I know that my mom knew that I wanted to do something with my YouTube channel. And because, like I said before, I've had my account, you know, my channel for a decade, I think. And I just was kind of lost for it and didn't know. And then when all of this TikTok shop started, you know, a year ago, and it started to go well, and people were like, wow, you know, you do so well, and you're able to promote some brands and this, that, and the other thing, and you're doing really good, and you should do that with your YouTube channel and see where it goes, you know? And I'm like, you know what? I think that just might be it. So here I am. Here I am. So I'm going to go back in with the dark orange, and I'm going to darken that back up with the Singe EO6. I'm going to go back into the dark orange, And I'm going to darken up the crease where I started, because I kind of lost some of that color after putting that lighter orange down and kind of blending. Trusting the process here. Trusting the process. Because I know once I get those shimmers on my lid, this is going to look freaking amazing. Bella Beauty Bar never misses with their formula. Let me know in the comments, like, which Triple B palette is your favorite. You know what I mean? Inquiring minds want to know. So I'm just replacing that color to deepen it up again. Getting that V going again. Doing a little bit of blending into that light orange. These brushes are amazing. Oh my goodness. These are awesome, Angie. Awesome. They are awesome, if I don't say myself. Do the same thing on this side. Getting that back into my crease, repacking that color, and blending it into that lighter orange. Getting my V back. And a majority of the time on this side, because I have a scar, a lot of times I'll have to hold like my skin like this in order to blend, because there's like a deep scar here, and it seems to like leave almost like an empty space. So when I blend there, it takes me a minute, because it just doesn't want to hold freaking color, and it drives me insane. It gets so frustrating. Like, I can spend 10 minutes on one freaking eye, and I'm like, oh my god, it's not holding that darn color the way I want it to. But believe it or not, okay, this isn't, it's not too bad. That's weird. Well, that's a good thing. Bringing that back down. Get rid of the harsh line, do some more blending. Does anybody else have a problem with, it seems like one side almost seems a little darker in the crease than the other side sometimes? Do you know what I mean? Lord. So now, gonna do the fun part here. We're gonna get into these luscious, beautiful, beautiful shimmers. And I am going to put glitter glue all over my lid, which is NYX glitter glue. And actually, Triple B does have a type of like shimmer glue. So I'm going to probably pick that up next time I do an order, because I would like to try it, and I hear it's really good, which everything I've ever tried from Triple B thus far has been amazing, so I can't imagine why their, you know, shimmer primer would be any different. Actually, I might have put a little too much, but that's okay, because sometimes I'll use, well, I start off using my finger, but then I take a brush and I manipulate the glitter glue onto my hood a little bit. Otherwise, you'd never see the shimmers because of my hood. And for that, there is the other Glam Light brush that I really like for this process, which is this one. So now that I've got this, and then I'll just smooth it over. And then get a line going of the glitter glue up onto my hood here. Just kind of pushing it into the skin a little bit. And manipulating it. Like so. I'll just do the other side real quick. And then we're gonna put the shimmers on. And then I'll do the lower lash, which I think I'm going to start out with the light orange. Actually, no, I'll take the dark orange and then use the light orange to kind of blend. But then there's this really beautiful color called the Authenticity, which I'm gonna tight line to my lower lash line on top of that after I blend, because why not? You know? And, oh goodness. I'm just gonna take that same Glam Light brush and do the same thing on this side as I did on here. I'm gonna manipulate that. A nice straight line, kind of cut crease, if you will, I guess. Kind of, sort of. And then manipulate that on top of, to my hood. On this side, which this hood is much larger than this one. So, and then once I put the shimmer on, then I'll go back in with that dark orange and blend it in. I actually might take Energy Vampire and deepen up the corner. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Instead of using Authenticity, I'll do the same thing for like, oh, there's glitter on that. Oh, okay. Well, the more the merrier. You know? Probably came from this switch. So, yeah. So now, I'm going to take one of the new Singe brushes, which is the EO1, maybe? It's this, the one with the pointing, that, this one that picks up shimmers and, you know, has that fine point for precision. I've got my MAC Fix Plus here, so I'm just gonna spray a little, even though I'm gonna use my finger at first, but I am gonna use this to manipulate because of my hood. So before I do that, I need to decide what shimmer. So I'm definitely going to take these two shimmers. These are gorge. Look at that. Can you see the shift in that multi-chrome? gorgeous. So yes, definitely will be placing that. But I think I'm going to go a step further now that I'm looking at it. I think I'm going to put this one, which is the multi-chrome depleted, in the middle. And I think I'm going to take Screenshot, which is this multi here, on the side, because it's got a little green and pink and purple. And yeah, I think I'm just going to mix it up and do that on the side. Just cause, you know. So I'll take that one on the outer corner, because I'm gonna take that Energy Vampire, which is that plummy wine here, because I was gonna take this one, but I don't think it's deep enough for us. Oh, maybe, it might be. Yeah, you know what? And that's Energy Vampire. So one is definitely deeper. You know. But then there's also the lash lighting, which is the down on the corner, which is like a more red. Wow. That's beautiful. Now I don't know what I want to do. Oh, I think I'm still going to stick to the Energy Vampire. Yeah. And while I'm at it, I had started swatching it, so I might as well finish swatching this for you. You know, these are, I'll give you the light orange, which is Feud, and then the paid partnership, the dark orange that I used. That's the dark orange. I mean, look at that. There's the light orange. Stunning. Stunning, stunning. And they swatch amazing. Like I said, Triple B's formulas are chef's kiss. And the purpley one above Energy Vampire, this one, start with that one. And then the other matte is Monetize, the green one. And this is Monetize. That's gorgeous. And the green really shows up so nice. I mean, they're just, the pigment, you can see. I mean, I'm not the best swatcher in the world, and I will get better, I promise. But you can see the quality in these shadows just by the swatches and how easy they go on the lid, and how, you know, they are exactly what the color is, even in the pan. So it's not too far off. So like the undertones and stuff, it's just beautiful. And so the rest of the shimmers, this one is Viral, and I already swatched Digital Zombie, but I'll just do it just cause. And then Bold Glamour. think that one was viral. And there's Digital Zombie, which I'd love to just get that as a single. I think it had sold out, and I think she restocked it, if I'm not mistaken. And that one was Bold Glamour. And then the last two is the one down here, which is a multi called Screenshot, which I had already swatched for you here. And then Backlash. But I'll just swatch them again, so they're all in order. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. I can't stand it. It's just so amazing. Well done, Triple B. Well done, I'm telling you. So now, because this video has already taken quite a while, I am going to take this multi and I'm going to put it in the middle of my lid to start out with. You see that? You see the shifting? It's gorgeous. I'm just going to do that on the other side real quick. So I know this video is really long and I know I'm not going to be editing it. So I'm not going to do like putting on a lash and all of that stuff, because I don't want to have to have you guys watch that. That'd be painful. That's beautiful. And now I'm going to take the other one, the Screenshot, over here. That's so pretty. And I might not even, like, I don't know. I guess I can do the lower lash line like I said I was going to, because, you know, I do want to do a completed look for you guys. I just didn't realize that this video was this long. And I don't even know if I'll be able to upload the whole thing, which, running into that again. Oh my God. Let me know, have you run into creators that just started that have taken this long when they first start out until they kind of get into their groove and they're like, okay, this is like time management, where you kind of start getting into your groove and finding your niche of, okay, this is how long you've got to do this and this. That's kind of like where I'm at, you know? So I do apologize that it's this long, but I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you taking out a palette, an orange palette that you have at home, and like maybe doing this with me, you know what I mean? So now I'm going to take Energy Vampire before I manipulate all that. And I'm going to deepen up this corner and come up in here like this. With my Glam Light brush. And I'm going to blend a little bit as I do this. Just to get rid of that harsh line. To give myself that V again. And blend in this color into that multi-chrome. And right into that like light orange and dark orange. Flick it out. Which I'm going to end up cleaning this up anyway. And put some more of that into the corner like that. And now I'm going to do the same thing to this side. And I'm going to bring exactly what I did on the other side, blending it in so there's no harsh lines with the duochrome, multi-chrome. And then kind of manipulating that. And doing the blending at the same time. Which is also manipulating that dual, I want to keep calling it a duochrome. Multi-chrome. So I need to get lighting on both sides of me here because this is the only kind of lighting right now that I have is my vanity at nighttime. But it's super bright in here, natural light during the day. And you can tell the difference if you go to my TikTok and you can see those videos that I filmed during the day definitely make a difference with the natural lighting. But one step at a time, you know? One step at a time. So I have kind of blown it out a little bit further than I normally do on this look. And it has its like manipulated, and there's some fallout, which is not horrible, just because I've got powder on anyway, which I should have sprayed it, but that's okay, because I was going to use the brush to kind of manipulate the multi-chrome, which I still can do, which I still have to do. I mean, I don't have to. I'm just cleaning off my brush. And because this has really kind of been manipulated already, but I'm just going to take that Cinch Beauty brush and kind of blend these two multi-chromes together. Put it right up into that deep berry burgundy shade. And do the same thing over here. Again, this has been super fun doing this. Therapeutic for me, for sure. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I hope, you know, y'all like hanging out with me. And give me some suggestions down below. What would you like to see from different indie brands? Different looks. Like I have my Ensley Rain that came in. So I have the Flutter palette and the Nutty by Nature palette as well. And I am going to be doing a look with those. And of course, Ensley Rain, they're doing a monthly 6-pan palette. The Nutty by Nature is right here. But the shade came broke. They just came today. So I contacted Ensley Rain. I'm sure it'll get taken care of. And I have the Flutter palette. And that's new to me. I know it's not new to, you know, the beauty community. But it's new to me. And so let me know if you want to see that. I'm still waiting for the Glam Light Trick or Treat collection to come in. I guess there's been an issue with a product that they're waiting for. So even though Halloween has passed us by, again, I love everything paranormal and spooky. So I can do Halloween and spooky stuff all year round. Doesn't bother me at all. Let me know if you feel that way. I'm going to use the EO, I think it's the EO7, this flat brush, and I'm going to I'm going to tight line and take the burgundy color, the Energy Vampire, my lower lash, the one that I just blended in. And I'm going to be really, really, really tight, even on my lash waterline, even a little bit. I'll go back in with a little more color. And do the same thing on the other side. And then I'm going to blend that out with the light orange. That's super pretty. And you could use this brush to kind of just blend it in a little bit too. But one of my Cosmic Beauty brushes, formerly known as Cosmic Brushes, this brush here is so amazing to blend out. It is the CB4, and to blend out your lower lash line, yeah. So I'm just going to place that light orange right here as well. Right in that corner. And then I'm going to come down here and blend this out. And I just know, you know, I just need to keep practicing my blending. In different ways. Gonna clean my brush off. And I am gonna go back and use the EO7 pointed brush. And I'm gonna manipulate the multi-chromes again on my hood. Just to kind of finalize that. Now for my inner, that's where I'm going to take this EO7, and I'm going to take Viral on the inside of my lid here. See how well that brush picks it up? Oh my God. Beautiful. Which I should have sprayed it, but you know. And I'm using that point of the brush to manipulate. And then just kind of put that and manipulate it into the other multi. Like so. And I know if I had much better lighting, you could probably see this even better. But I am gonna hold my mirror when I'm done so you can definitely see the shifting. And just kind of blend those in together. Like so. And for a liner, I think there's this one really cool brush I got from Dollar General, and I always use it for inner corner and my brow bone, and it's this one. It's amazing. And I have to use Digital Zombie. I just have to. And I'm going to put that on my brow bone right here, because it would be a crime to not use it in this look, because it looks like my eyelid is on fire. Just to manipulate that, just like that. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. I mean, in my opinion, I think this look came out better than I thought, being orange. Could I get better? Absolutely. Do I think it still came out pretty? I absolutely do. So, I'm going to take my NYX Copper liner. I'm going to put that in my waterline, because to me that just makes sense, the way that this look is looking. but I also think I'm going to put, I wish I had a burgundy liner, but I don't at the time being. So I do have the ColourPop Duochrome purple. So I think I'm gonna place that on the outside as well. So right here. And then I'm gonna throw a little bit of mascara on, and I think this is kind of gonna be the look, you know? I think that this purple duochrome has, because it's got gold, and it definitely matches this purple shifty ghost duo. Or hollow, whatever it is. It's gorgeous. So that is that. And I'm going to use my Essence Lash mascara. And I have my mirror, which if I wanted to, I could take, you know, my Maybelline black liner. And this is starting to kind of get a little lumpy because this is one of my favorite mascaras. But I think I need to get a new one. It's almost gone anyway. And no, I didn't curl my lashes because lash curlers freak me out. I've gotten better, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Does anybody else have issues with lash curlers? So, and my lashes have gotten longer the last year. And I don't know if it's probably because of the skincare that I'm using and the eye serums that I use as well. Because they were not very long a couple years ago. And of course going through like menopause stuff, so. Any other ladies out there going through menopause? The wonderful change. So yeah, this is it. Please let me know what you think in the comments. I am so sorry this took this long, but with more practice, I just keep getting better. Sometimes my looks come out absolutely freaking on point and on fire. And other times, hey, I wish they could be, you know, tweaked a little bit and better. But hey, look at this. I have to show you. Isn't that stunning? Absolutely gorgeous. It is the recently Deinfluenced palette by Triple B, Bella Beauty Bar. I do have an affiliate code, as I said before. It is all capital letters, FFM Lisa, and I will link it in the description box below. It saves you 10%, a little bit of moolah. I do get some kickback from that. So if you use it, that's amazing. I appreciate it so, so much. And if you don't, that's okay too. You can use another creator's code, why not save yourself a little bit of money? So thank you if you made it this far, all the way through this long ass video. I appreciate you, and I hope you come back, and I hope to share this journey with you. Subscribe, I hope. Put your notification bell on so you don't miss any of my uploads. And my next video, I think we're going to be doing the Flutter palette, and on one eye, and then on the other eye, doing Nutty by Nature. So if you want to see that, hopefully you'll come back. Talk to you later, guys. Bye. Till next time.